I'm an addict, and my name is Mike. I've lived with the disease of addiction for 25 years, and I've lost a lot of friends along the way, including my brother and sister, Jeremy and Brianne. I almost myself in 2019 from a drug poisoning or overdose. It was then that, in complete desperation, I was willing to reach out for help. I started attending a local 12-step fellowship where it was suggested that I reach out to the Freedom Foundation about a bed. Now it was close to Christmas time, and the house was already full, but I was encouraged to keep calling and to not give up. So I would call every other day, where I was greeted with, just caring, compassionate people who genuinely wanted to help. I was able to put a little bit of clean time together. In total, it was a string of 46 days before I was accepted. I was offered a bed, which brought me to tears. Right, that fear of not knowing what was going to happen or where I was going to live or what was next was alleviated by that phone call, saying we have a home for you, and so I moved in January 15th. I was greeted by staff and residents, and welcomed to my new home. For the first time in a long time, I had a safe place to lay my head. When I got there, I was told that I needed to attend 12-step meetings. I met with my caseworker once a week, where we would discuss, what plans I was gonna, what I planned on doing, what did I want to do with my life, and I had no idea. I had absolutely no idea. But that was okay, right? There was no rush out the door. It was just gentle guidance and encouragement. I got a sponsor, and I started to attend meetings regularly. Shortly after I got to Freedom Foundation, COVID-19 hit, and the world shut down. I was given the option to leave, with the bed being held, and then come back after everything had cleared up. Little did we know that it wasn't going to clear up all that fast. So I chose to stay, and Freedom Foundation had become my home. It was my safety place. We had two staff members decided to move in with the remaining residents. They left their families, and Freedom Foundation became their home. They did that in order to keep the doors to freedom open, so to speak, for us. While we sat inside safe for 2.5 months, there was drive-by birthdays, 12-step meetings on Zoom, groceries being delivered, but we were safe, right? And we were together as the world was going through this tragic time. After the shutdown was over, I then started to look for work. It wasn't that long after that I'd found the job that I currently have today. And I was offered a position at their Phase 4 home, which is a home directly across the street for, independent living, which is something I was never really accustomed to. I didn't have rent to pay, I didn't have bills to pay. When you're homeless and doing the things that I had to do, to get one more, I had no responsibilities, let alone like a door to lock behind me. But now, here I am with a job, a bank account, a room, a key, that opens and unlocks a door that I can walk into and, come and go as I please. Was an amazing feeling. I still get to do that today. I definitely feel like I took advantage of what Freedom Foundation had to offer me, right? Which was freedom. I didn't realize how much that word really meant to me in my life, until I got there, right? It was a place that facilitated my recovery. It was a place where I could grow, right? But the choice was up to me, right? I was given opportunities. I was given love, right? I was given compassion, but most importantly, I was given a chance, right? Which is something that this addict never really felt I had or deserved. Right? I was met by like-minded individuals, like the staff at Freedom Foundation. They're addicts and alcoholics, right? They've walked a similar walk. They have experience, And so with experience comes compassion, right? And that's something that's really important when dealing with addiction. Like that disease is understanding and compassion, and someone who you can relate to and not compare your story to. It's about someone else who's walked before me and believes in me. Right? Complete strangers who believe in me because somebody believed in them. Right? That's what I found at Freedom Foundation. I don't know where I would be, but I know a big part of the reason why I am where I am today is because of the 12-step fellowship that I belong to and Freedom Foundation. I did not do this on my own.
Struggling with himself, it's not hard to tell how deep his sadness dwells. Takes a toll on his mental health. Trying to find strength on the verge of death, he was compelled to buy all that he was dealt. Now his high as deep as his cells, thinking that he failed. Ashamed, he inhales, thinking that his life will never change. Harmful chemicals all up in his veins. But you, my dearest brother, I do not blame. You need help and I know that you're drained, but you'll be amazed at the revolution that your soul contains. Don't let that feeling fade. The choice is yours to make to heal that pain. You have no money but you make sense. Proud to see you take that first step. Trauma got you feeling away, but your little boy needs you to stay. He found freedom in its foundation, so Mikey found his way. If only you knew. Herself, battling addictions. They took all her children without any permission. All that trauma caused was friction. The cycle continued to her daughter. She was reliving her mother's reality, weighing her down heavy like it was gravity. She broke the cycle for her kids' survival. She went through spiritual revival. There was no denial. Strongest person that I've ever known. In the pain, I can see her love show. From the highest of highs to the lowest of lows. Even a rose has its thorns, that's how flowers grow. Power to those in the struggle with addictions. It doesn't take much to listen and love. You have so much to give, so please don't give up. All missteps are a lesson. In every mistake, there is a blessing. There is a blessing.